guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is Rachel Kunis, and I just created this super pink girly glitter type of look. If you're interested in seeing how I created this, please keep watching. Hi, so for this look I'm going to be using ColourPop Cosmetics and going with Truly Madly Deeply. So this is the palette and these are the colors in the palette.
So the first brush that I'm going with is a tapered blending brush from Sigma in E40, and this is what it looks like. So for my transition color, I'm going to start with the color Lay Low in the palette, which is this top right color over here. It's very peachy, and I think this is going to be a great transition color. So you want to make sure that you apply this right on the crease and a little bit above the crease, in the inner corner of your eyes and towards the outside as well. Make sure you brush that and blend that nicely. With that same brush, I'm going to use the color Cutouts in the palette, which is the second color in the right side of the palette, and apply this right on the crease and blend it in with the other color that we just applied the first time. Next, I'll be using M330 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to dab this on the color Poodle. So this color, you want to make sure that you apply this right on the crease, and this is a softer brush, so it's going to blend out nicely.
So I'm thinking that I want to add a little bit more definition. So I'm looking to see which darker pink I can use. So I have this Love You So Mochi from NYX. I don't know if you can see that. Just lift it up like that. So I'm thinking this color or that one, and I think I'm going to go in with this one instead. So this is what this color looks like. I'm going to swap it for you guys. I'm just going to do a little swap for you. So that's what it looks like. It looks pale on the camera. I think it's because of the lighting that I have going on. But I think I'm going to go in with that one. It's a lot darker than it seems. It's a lot darker than it seems. Okay. So with the tapered brush that I just used, I'm going to take some of it. You can see.
So I'm going to apply this Mochi pink color from the palette in the outer and the inner corner of my eyes and blend it in the middle of the crease without trying to pass the crease area. So you make sure that you focus just on those corners and blend those. With the first brush that we use, I'm going back with Lay Low and making sure that the edges are all blended out so it doesn't have any harsh lines. And just doing the same on the other eye and making sure there are no harsh lines on there as well. Now I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Fair.
So I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer on my hand and then take a flat brush like this one right here. You can see. And just lightly, and then wipe off the excess so it's not too much. Just a little bit. You don't want to wipe off too much either. Okay?
And I'm going to lightly apply, little by little, the concealer in the center of my lid.
Now I'm going to do the same thing on my other lid. And my lids are actually uneven. They're not the same. And you just got to learn how to work with your own lid. Just try to make sure they're kind of even. So now I'm just going to let that dry for a little bit. And then I don't want to open my eyes too much because my right eye, the concealer touches the top of my lid. So I'm going to try not to open my eyes so much. Next thing I'm going to go with is like a shimmery color. I'm going to go in with the color Blossom right here. That you have. And so for this one, you can grab any flat brush that you have. I have this, I don't think this is anything. This is just like a regular flat brush that I've always had. And I'm going to use this color right here. Oh. And I'm going to use this color right here. So now with an angled brush, I'm going to use the color Cutouts. You can hear my daughter crying. She just woke up. Okay, so now that it's quiet. So you're going to take the color Cutouts and try to blend in the center with the outer corners of your eye. So just going to brush, brush, brush. Dab that part. And then this part right there. As you can see, it's already looking blended out. And now with a denser and thinner angled brush like this, I'm going to go back to the color Poodle and try to blend that last color that we added with this one. And now with a super duper dense brush, this brush is AC61 from Angel Merino's collection. I'm going to go with this color over here on the Mochi palette, and it's the color number 3. And I'm going to apply this right around. So now the last step with my finger, I'm just going to dab on this color right here. It's called Hungry Ghost, like so. And apply this color right on the center of my lid. So this look is definitely like a very subtle halo eye. And if you guys want to see a more intense, dramatic halo eye, like obvious halo eye, just let me know. And there's some glitter on my lashes. And there's glitter on my hand, so that doesn't help. Now I just put glitter on my lashes. Okay, so for this look, I was going to use my Fenty foundation. However, the pump is broken, and I guess I'm gonna go with something else. So I'm gonna go in with Makeup Forever HD foundation stick right here in the shade Y365. Okay. I go ahead and just 1, 2, 2, 2, like so, and blend it out. Next, I'm going back in with my ColourPop concealer in the shade 19B. I'm gonna apply this right here and right here. So most makeup artists, they apply a triangle when they use concealer. But if you want a more natural finish, you would want to do this because it won't flatten out your face.
And now to contour my face, I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's foundation stick in the color Chestnut. Apply this right on the areas that I need shadowing, where I'd like to add some contour on my face. So my nose, to make my nose look slimmer under my lip, my chin to make that look slimmer as well, and my jawline, just to emphasize that part. And now I'm going to blend it out. To blend out the nose, I'm using any dense brush. So if you have any dense brush that you like to use, this one is just a simple, flat, dense brush that blends well. And I just want to make sure that I am aligning this to my eyebrow and going all the way down to the tip of my nose so that my nose looks slimmer. Next, I'm using this loose setting powder from Huda Beauty. And I'm just going to lightly set this under my eyes. I personally don't like to bake too much because I feel that I crease a lot. If you have oily skin, definitely bake longer, but my skin is not oily, so I don't feel the need that I to bake for such a long time. You just want to do it lightly if you have like a drier kind of type of skin, and make sure it's like a thin layer. I'm just doing my chin, basically any high points of my face and towards the hollows of my cheeks just to emphasize the structure of my cheekbone. Doing the other side. Now I'm going to use my old Anastasia contour palette. It's so old I don't even want to show you guys, but it's in the medium shade. So I'm going to go in and do the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and I'm using a brush from Sigma. It's just their contour brush. Get my forehead. Make sure that my face looks really slim. You apply this basically on any shadow points of your face. Now that we're all done with that, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just brush off any excess setting loose powder from my face. For blush, I'm using ColourPop Pressed Powder Blush, Catch My Vibe. And apply this along the lines of where I applied my contour, just a little bit above it. I don't like applying it on my cheekbone or like the apples of my cheek because I feel like it flattens out my face. And now for highlight, I'm using Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. So this one is in the color 319B called Blossom Glow. Applying this on any high points of my face, like my cheekbones, my temples, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my nose. And I have to make sure that I don't forget the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone as well. To line my lips, I'm using NYX Peekaboo Neutral Lip Liner and just outlining my lips per usual. For gloss, I'm using ColourPop Lux Gloss in the shade Figgy With It, which is 20C2. And apply this all over my lip to get a nice gloss to go with my eyeshadow.
And that is how I created this look right here. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Rachel Kunis, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.